Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, not tobacco, sugar.
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
At first glance, Kim and David's house looks perfect.
It looks great in here.
But upstairs is a fire hazard.
You have huge issues, like danger, danger.
And the basement is a flood zone.
So it's been doing this for 70 years then.
And a surprise discovery could put them over the edge.
What if you crack your whole foundation and the entire house shifts?
I'm Kirsti Hansen. I'm a contractor and a plumber. Hey, I know life gets hectic, but that's no reason to neglect your home. So I'm gonna step in and help these homewreckers.
I'm on my way to Kim and Dave's. Sounds like they have some electrical issues. Also, some flooding problems. Very cute house. Very straight and solid. Yeah, the roof looks fine. Oh my, the dreaded knob and tube wiring. The power usages that we demand today don't work with knob and tube. Oh, they're home gutter job. We've got half a roof load or more being channeled to this spot. It kind of makes me think that this area might sit in some water, and then that's not good because water can get inside. But what I really see is the level of the ground here. Look, it's right up to the bottom of the window. This is bad. This is a drastic example of having the ground built up too high. So I'd be very surprised if they weren't having leaky basement issues. I'm gonna go inside and meet Dave and Kim.
He likes it. I love it.
I like the house. I don't love the house because I have to work on the house. Oh, I have to do that. Oh, I have to do that. Hey, kids, who wants to go to the park?
Hi, guys. 5 and 3.
Yeah, and
I
this
have
is Jackson.
2 exactly the same age.
Are they a handful?
You guys want to show me around inside?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah? Sweet. The kids' bedroom. It looks great in here.
It does, for
I've done a lot of work.
painting and keeping it fun for them.
The problem is that they are sharing.
Madeline wants her own space. We want her to have that.
So do you not have space?
We do have space in the house for another bedroom.
The only place we have for her to grow is upstairs.
This area is going to be, hopefully, our daughter's new room.
Not what you envision for a kid's bedroom. You have no insulation. You have single pane windows. You have an unsafe banister. You have steep, dark stairs. This isn't conducive to moving kids up here at all. And you have a...
Isn't that awful?
We still have the old knob and tube wiring, and
Total electrocution.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice and fun when you flick it on and off. You can actually see sparks coming out of it. We try not to do that.
Stop. Hold on a second. There is nothing fun about sparks. What if your 6-year-old comes in and flicks it on and you have an overloaded system already and now it's sparking and you have a plywood room and it's tinder dry up there? You have a octopus arrangement. Well, I'm surprised there wasn't power bars off the power bar.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing is that when we flick the switch off, the power's off.
The second you turn it on, there's like way more demand than it's ready for. You have to give your house the attention in order to give your kids the attention. But this electrical problem is kind of overshadowing the whole thing. Is there anything else for you guys to show me?
Yeah, we have the basement.
Okay, so this is the basement area. Oh, yes.
He was at work one day, and I go downstairs, and all of our boxes that I have yet to unpack are at about 2 inches of water.
We couldn't figure out how water got in the middle of the basement. That's where we opened up the wall first, ripped out the bottom edge of the insulation and stuff, and found that the water coming in had rotted the wood right out. Actually just able to reach in and just pull a piece of mushy, soft wood out of there.
This is just a blind search for what could that be.
So we lifted all the carpet and sucked it all up, and
They're sucking up 150 liters of water in the shop vac.
That is a crap load of water. You just deal with the result of it.
we can live on our main floor, be perfectly happy, and don't see our two problems. And we just shut our door, one to the attic and one to the basement, and then we're okay.
This is why you're homewreckers,
Now-
because you have your safe space, you have your safe zone, and that allows you to disconnect from the problem areas. I want it to be very clear to you why you can't ignore this anymore. So I'm gonna have a little surprise for you guys.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm not good with surprises.
I'm waiting here for Kim and David, and I think they need to see how bad electrical situations can get. You know what you're doing here?
I'm guessing this is a surprise?
This is a surprise. Yes, it is. Goes back to your electrical. I want you guys to understand where all that can go.
Oh my.
Not good.
This is the unexpected that people never think will happen to them. This is condemned. It needs to be taken down.
The whole house.
ASAP, yeah. Yeah, it's slated for demolition because there's nothing to save. I just found out that 3 people perished in this fire.
That's no longer, okay,
Just
the
a
house had a
fire.
fire. That's catastrophic.
Yeah.
Putting yourself in their position. It's somewhere I never, ever want to be.
No.
Sorry, it's just...
What did they do differently that made their house burn down and not ours?
Yeah.
Maybe nothing. I mean, it was just the luck of the draw.
Exactly.
And nobody needs that kind of luck in
No.
their life.
And imagine if it was just some silly, trivial thing that sparked it.
Like turning on the TV on old wiring. Wow. That's very scary. That says, fix it now, because there may not be tomorrow. How can we afford not to do it?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to do is change your mentality from that all I do is shut the doors and everything is okay. That's what I want to shift in you.
Let's go.
Let's get,
Time to go.
yeah. I feel I've made a breakthrough with Kim and David. Now, it's time to focus on their house. I'm sure you've had lots to think about what we think about this place and what we've just seen and how those tie together, and we've got to come up with a plan. Well, number one thing we have to address is the electrical, which means getting rid of all this plywood. We need to replace the floor. We need to get gyprock up on the walls, make it safer up here for everybody. Secondary is the drainage stuff going on in the basement. We need to dig a trench out there around the perimeter of the house to find out where could this water be getting in. Of course, all this is coming at a cost, right?
Absolutely.
So, here's what we're talking about. No, it is not $4,000.
That would be nice.
Definitely a number in front of it.
2. Okay, that's a big number.
You're trying to balance your own life, the cost of just everyday living. So to add that on in the middle of everything, it's astronomical.
Cheaper than replacing the kids.
There's the attitude we're looking for. But you know, I'm gonna contribute $8,000 in materials and labor.
That's a big number.
So that leaves you guys $16,000.
Okay, that's a little bit more doable.
In the end, whatever it costs is worth it to make sure that the house is safe.
This is just guessing. We don't know what everything is until you start ripping into it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This is my right-hand man right here. He's the one who makes it all happen. Okay, Gordo, you know what we're doing in here. Getting rid of this knob and tube electrical.
Smash the walls out.
Get started.
Who wants the based?
You want to take the first swing?
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Okay, here we go again.
Got a good swing.
She wants it gone.
Smashing through the wall felt absolutely wonderful. It felt empowering.
While we're smashing the walls inside, outside our trades are already at work, digging up around the home's perimeter to find the source of that basement leak.
Nice job, Missy.
you.
Allow me.
Oh.
Good one. This is a good chance to see knob and tube wiring. Doesn't it just look antiquated?
Yep.
Kim might be capable of knocking down the whole house, but this is a job for the experts.
straight. That's the piece you're pulling out. This is the piece I'm pulling out? Don't worry, I got it. I'll be right back.
While Gordon strips the attic to prep it for wiring, I'm checking in with the drainage experts at the front of the house, who are searching for the cause of the basement leak.
And we are trying to locate the drain tiles, and we're not finding anything.
Really?
That's a problem, yes.
You've dug right down to the bottom of the footing here of the
That's
foundation.
right.
There's no drain tile happening here.
Kim and David's house should be surrounded by a drain tile system, which is horizontal piping that moves water away from their house. We've been searching around the front of it, but have found none.
There's definitely gonna have to be some put in.
And how much is that gonna cost?
It's a $15,000 job.
I gotta go tell the homeowners this.
I know. It's not the greatest news, but it's a lot of work.
There's definitely some drainage issues that are impossible to know about until, like I said, you get in and start digging. So what have they found? No drain tile.
None?
Whatsoever.
None. They can't find it.
At all.
No. There is no way for any of the water to escape your property.
Great.
So it finds the lowest spot that it can occupy, and then what the water does from there is erode around the foundation.
So it's been doing this for 70 years then?
Yes.
Okay.
What we're looking at for the drainage, as well as a sump, $5,000 to $6,000.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's the drain tile. It's a huge job. So for that, we're looking at 12 grand.
Okay.
Okay. Well, not okay, but
Can you swallow that?
that's a big pill to swallow.
Yes, it is. And that's on top of the 5 or 6 grand. So we've got an $18,000 bill here.
Yeah.
It is very hard to be upbeat when you're saddled with another $15,000 that you just don't have.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess we have to wrap our heads around that one now.
If you don't deal with this kind of problem, you're inviting a whole host of other issues that are going to be way more expensive and way more inconvenient.
While Kim and David ponder the huge cost increase to deal with their drainage crisis, their attic has been stripped clean of the old dangerous knob and tube wiring, and the electricians are replacing it with new.
What have you got up here? How's it looking to you?
I'm getting rid of the knob and tube, putting some Lumex in here in its place. Just going to tie it into junction boxes.
It's really nice to see it coming down. Okay, get back to it.
All right, thanks.
Thanks a lot.
See ya.
After further investigation and digging around the side of the house, we've made a puzzling discovery.
We've actually found, tunneling in underneath here, that there is some drain tiles up the side of the house.
Oh, yeah?
One thing that we can do is put a camera down and check.
This is a great chance to see what's really going on in there.
There was cobwebs inside these drain tiles.
There's no water getting in there.
No, these drain tiles should be absorbing that water. And if they were below the floor properly and had the proper amount of gravel, that's what would happen. And that would be protecting your inside basement.
There is drain tile here. It's just too high. It's above the footing of the foundation. So therefore, when that water table rises, water can go in the basement instead of the drain tile. If Kim and David don't take action on this, they are truly, honestly homewreckers. All right, you two. They did find drain tiles.
Okay.
But it doesn't work. It's actually full of cobwebs. And we can't take a move until you guys make a decision.
And it's hard to just magically generate $15,000 more dollars.
We already have it half dug up out there.
Yes, we know we have water coming to the basement. We've managed it for 2.5 years already, and I think we can maybe manage it for one more year until you're done school.
There's an erosion factor to all of this. What if you crack your whole foundation and the entire house shifts? What if you have a sinkhole happen?
We'll have to figure something out, but I think we need to sit down tonight and move some numbers around.
The machines are here, the people are here. It needs to be done. We can't run away from it. We can't shut the door and stop thinking about it.
They did not have the money. They were not prepared for this.
and they pounced on it and they made it happen. And I'm so proud of them. While digging continues for drain tiles, we're protecting Kim and David's foundation with a dimple board system. And then the perforated drain tile goes in at the correct depth, at the bottom of the foundation. The piping is covered with gravel to let the water flow down to it, but keep the grit out of its pores. Finally, after a total, complete, expensive drainage repair job, this foundation is safe. With the leaky basement problem fixed outside, upstairs we're finishing their daughter's new room. We've replaced the old plywood walls with proper insulation and fire-resistant drywall, redone the splintering floorboards with new hardwood, and built a safe banister around the stairway. So we've come a long way from the knob and tube.
And the knob and tubes we shortened up, brought back into the crawl spaces, junctioned them off properly, and then from that point on, with the new sub panel, we've run new wiring off to the plugs, lights, and switches.
New window, new trim, people outside putting new sod in.
I saw that. That seems a little behind schedule to me. Oh, dude, there's a lot of caulking to do here.
Tons.
Thanks, dude. I've finished up here. I'm gonna head outside and see what the landscaping guys are doing.
There's a bit of an issue with this property. Everything slopes from the garage back to the house.
Yes, and they have a leaky basement.
This is a little extra preventative measure. The lawn drain is for the heavy rains that we get, half an inch of rain at a time. Needs somewhere to go. And rather than just pooling up against the house, it gives it a quick outlet, a drain like in your sink or your bathtub.
This whole area over here, are we good there?
Oh, we'll work on that a little bit, too.
So you have hours here.
Well, you'd be surprised. It can go pretty quick.
Come on, guys. See you, dude. I love reveal day because it means we're finished and I'm handing this house back over to you. And it's in so much better condition than when I got here.
It's been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello! Kim and David haven't experienced 1 second of the good and the okay yet. This is gonna be their first chance to do so.
We've been good and not looked.
I know whatever's up there is way better than what was there.
After you.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
That's
Look at-
fantastic.
I was just out here yesterday and it was just a bunch of dirt with worms. Oh, I love it. I much prefer one level and green.
Look at your massive chunk of granite.
I know.
know, and
That's
look at
fantastic.
Our nice brand new sump.
Looks so good.
It may not be the sexiest thing to have, but it's what's protecting your house.
Now people come, we can say, hey, look, we spent obscene amounts of money for a giant concrete vessel in our front yard.
That's gonna be the reminder every day that they did the right thing. I'm so proud of you because you did the thing that I ask of everybody. Hit this unsexy stuff head on.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, awesome, hey? Looks a little different.
Yes, very.
Great.
Love it.
You actually have 3 levels of drainage happening here. We have the lawn drain.
Okay.
You have a perimeter drain that's been replaced. Also takes care of the water coming through your gutters. And you have the drain tile. Not only do we have all of that in place, but we have very exciting dimple board put up against your foundation. So when the water hits it, it just shears off of there. And the drainage we have in place deals with it.
It's so nice to bring an old house back up to date.
Peace of mind.
Absolutely.
The house is solid for another 100 years.
Easily.
Yeah.
So what do you say? You guys want to go look inside?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Fantastic.
That is so cute.
Oh, that's so sweet. Knowing we had to have that space done and seeing how it was done, another huge weight lifted off the shoulders.
Can I move up here? Oh.
It looks fantastic.
Beautiful.
She's gonna love it up here. It doesn't feel like the same space.
No.
Not at all. Let's
No.
think about when we were here last.
Oh, dark, cave, dreary.
Knob and tube. The electrical is the reason that I came into here. All of that knob and tube wiring has been hauled out.
Yes.
You can really feel it, can't you?
Oh, it feels like a brand new home.
Going through this journey with them has been difficult.
The journey is over, and we're at the end of the rainbow at the pot of gold.
For them to come out of it and say, oh, that's all lifted now. We're relieved of it. That's what's important.
Thank you so much, Kirsti.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
Kim said it herself. We paid for that peace of mind and the ability to sleep. With all the extra drainage work, including a new sump and landscaping, the total final cost was $46,000.
Without a doubt, it was the right thing to do, and seeing the finished product, it makes everything seem worthwhile.
Look, this is your new bedroom. What do you think?
It's very tough going through this kind of level of renovation where you're dealing with inside of the house and outside of the house at the same time, and big issues.
I'll call you next week.
Take care, I'm out of here. And due to their perseverance, they made it all happen.